Unless you have... Emperors have been assassinated.
Hello there.
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
Oh, no.
No doubt.
Heard any news from...
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gerals. No need to go to the Imperial City. Bruma may look like a Skyrim town, but we've got all the comforts of the warm Nibbanean south. Poor Arnora. Seems her boyfriend, Jorundr, has stolen some gold from her and left her penniless. Now he's in jail, and she's destitute.
They say syndicates of wizards have...
How do you do?
I'm really... He's kind of like a guild master for the Thieves Guild. All I know is that the Doyen and other senior guild members do his bidding like trained dogs. I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. You got some hot property? I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else? I'm glad. Shadow
It seems
hide
Somerset...
Hail.
I'm really... You hear about Jorundir? He was caught stealing gold and now he's in jail. I bet our Nora's beside herself with grief. You got some hot property? I think I can move this item for you at that price. I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else? I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else? I think I can move... That's a... I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got any... That's more... I think I can move this item for you at that price. I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else? You drop... I think I can... That's a fair... I think... I think I can move this... I think I can... That's a... You drive... I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else? Shadow High. How are you? Welcome. Watch yourself around goblins. Some of the nastier ones will toss spells at you. Goodbye. Well, I'll be a spotted snow bear, a customer. Hell! That's a horrible name for an inn, I know, but I just can't bring myself to change it. Besides, I like the sign. The Heartlands and Nibelheim Valley are the agricultural breadbaskets of Cyrodiil. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Tell your friends about me. Farewell, and tell your friends, the Inn of Ill Omen is open for business, as always. Yeah, I still got rooms. A bed? Well, of course. All right, then, you're... Farewell, and tell your friends, the Inn of Ill Omen is open for business, as always.
Hello, stranger. We don't get many visitors around here. Makes things pretty lonely for me, if you know what I mean. The only people that stay here are stragglers on the Green Road. Me, I got no place else to be. Besides, I think Mannheim is sweet on me. The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some... Yeah, right. Till next time.
It's you. Hi.
It's you. Well met. You wear... Shadow.
With your help, I uncovered the informant that had compromised the Thieves Guild. I know I used you in this matter with the Lathasa's bust, but I couldn't be certain that you weren't working with Mivrina. Here's the reward you were promised. Even though the bust is gone, you've earned it. I'm also promoting you to the guild rank of Bandit, which will let you use Darji of Leowin as your fence. Good work. We don't talk about him in public. The Thieves Guild follows the grapevines. However, we make sure that most folks think he is just a myth. You can pay... If you go to the Fighting Chance, make sure to speak with Rosan about repairing armor. Sadly, I don't have anything for you. I only work with the less experienced guild members. You should go see Scriva in Breville from now on. You can find her at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. I wouldn't recommend bothering her at home unless the door is unlocked. You've done well. Are you deaf? Shadow action.
I see you're a follower of the Grey Fox, too.
What do you... It's always a pleasure to hear Urivasa Orthralis speak at the chapel. She has a real way with words. Farewell.
I'm Brogram Grogalash, your host at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. It may not look like much outside, but that's just the weathered Breville look. A local woman, Ursana Luck, has a missing husband. She might appreciate some help from someone like you. Take care.
How? Yes? City Swimmer certainly lives up to her name. I've seen her in the canals many times. Be seeing you.
You get any closer and I'll turn your bones. I have no time for your pathetic attempt. I have no time for... Why, you dirty little thief! How dare you touch me?
Going for an old beggar.
Oh, hello.
Ah, you are the new thief. I am your new doyen. Braville perhaps presents little scope for an ambitious member of our guild. Perhaps you may find the castle entertaining, little else. I understand that Fathazarin is quite the conjurer. I have a special request from the widow of a former fence in Leowin. As your new doyen, I am asking you to help her. A street scavenger made off with a ring that the widow Adarji values highly. She is offering a reward. The guild frowns on freelance thieves. Are you willing to go to Leowin, find the ring? This is good. Go to Leowin, speak with the... Good hunting. You have Good hunting.
I'm sorry to impose upon you like this, but I'm in need of assistance, and It all started when Alarin became foolish and started gambling. He'd visit the arena every week and spend our hard-earned money on bets. I told him to stop, but he didn't listen. He was certain he could win us a fortune and move us somewhere nicer, like the Imperial City. It didn't take long for Alarin to begin losing. He resorted to borrowing money from a usurer to cover his losses and place new bets. As you can imagine, it didn't pay off. He ended up owing around 500 gold. We could never have that kind of money to pay back the usurer. Yesterday, the usurer, Curden Grow Dragel, sent for my husband to meet him at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. He hasn't returned since. I fear for his life. Curden isn't known for his patience. Please, I'm not wealthy, but I'd give anything to see Alaron again. You will? Oh, thank you. Please be careful. I don't wish any harm to befall you either. I do miss him so. And when he gets back, I'm going to kill him for making me worry like this. Farewell, and be careful. Curden is not to be trusted.
How are you? You wear the shadow. Old, worn, and wicked. Wet, wounded, and wild. Empty as the eastern horizon. Dusk on the Niben. Solemn and bitter as the grave. Armand Christoph and they... Have you heard about that ghost of the old man that looks out into Niben Bay each night? I don't know much about that ghost, but some say he died in a horrible shipwreck. I would stay away from him if I were you. Bad omen. Each night, he wanders the shore of Niben Bay. Then he stops and looks mournfully out to sea. If you're interested, you may want to see Gilgondorin at Silverholm on the Water. When it comes to local legends, he's the best source in town. Shadow hide you.
Hello.
We're looking for recruits. Think you're tough? If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Velena Daunton in... If you're interested, see Velena Daunton in Coral, or Azan in Anvil, or Burrs Grokash in Cheydinhall. Yeah. You think Bruma's cold? Try a winter in the Rothgarians. Bruma's a day at the beach. I'm through talking.
What can I... Poor Arnora. Seems her boyfriend, Jorunda. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Good journey.
What?
May the wind be... I'm Regner. You want anything? I hate it here. Came here with Edla. All these snooty southerners. And damn guards won't let anyone have any fun. You too. I'm really tired. Apparently, Right Wind teaches his blade skills to other fighters. You got some hot property? You drive a hard bargain. I think an excellent bargain. I'm glad that's done. Shadow...
Can't you see that I'm upset? I can't help myself. I'm just a sucker for well-heeled men. That Ola, for example, at the Tap and Tack. He's dreamy. And successful, too. Our affairs are none of your business. I don't know who you are, and you think I'm going to talk to you about my ex-lover? We'll see. That's really funny. I won't fight you. Not now. I doubt it. Where did you get that? I doubt it. Not... I won't fight you. I can't argue with that. Don't. I don't... That's really funny. I like... Don't. I won't fight you. I suppose I can trust you with this information. After all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold, you may find yourself earning some of it. I know what you've heard, all about Jorunda and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true. I may have let a detail or two leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more. All I can promise is that you'll be making a lot of money. Are you in or are you out? Smart answer. Here's the deal. Jorunda and I have had a rocky relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes. I wouldn't say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure. But we've never stolen that much at one time. Just enough to keep us going. That is until last year. Jorunda started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. Just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago. The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him. Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorunda killed a guard. I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me. I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorunda was captured. Served him right. When I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it. What I need you to do is go to the Bruma Castle dungeons and speak to him for me. Convince him to tell you where the gold is, and then we split it. He's not likely to just come out and tell you, so get creative.
Hello.
Welcome to Bruma Castle. Some see only the conflicts between northern and southern cultures, but I see the way they are stronger when woven together. Duty here in Cyrodiil is usually a dull affair. In the east, though, things are a bit more challenging, and one can make a name for oneself. Some word should be shared. I'm listening. Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you. A great story. Oh, that's just talk. Oh, that's foul. What a great... No, that's just talk. You can't scare me. No, you do me... Remark. You're revolting. Not funny. Not even a... You're waste... Goodness, what can I say? I wish I could say that. It's a matter of trust. All right. See? I've been looking for just the right owner for a special home. It's a quaint little house. I'd prefer to only discuss the... May the divine smile upon you.
Hi.
What is it?
Please.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Raynal Draelis, will... Olav's Tap and Tack is a good, inexpensive place for travel. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you. With that... Good day. You're going to have to leave. Go ahead. Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you. You can't scare me. You're evil. What a great story. Goodness. What can I say? What a... Not funny. Not even a little bit. Ugh. Goodness. You're wasting your... Remarkable. is... Ugh. Please. Oh, please. Get away. Remarkable. Remarkable. You're a... What a what? You're wasting your breath. Get... No, you can't scare me. Ugh. Really? What is that? I see. Yeah. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. Certainly. Thank you. Oh, I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Rainiel Draelis, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Rainiel arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. Feel free to question.
I can't Please! Please! I need your help! My husband was no vampire! It's ridiculous! No one will listen to me! Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Rainiel Draelis. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Rainiel, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainiel convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire. Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Rainiel character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
go back.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Edla Darkheart. If you want to be a marksman, I can train you. If you can breathe... Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Reynolds slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow. One place is pretty much like another. Regner hates it. But Regner hates Bye.
I'm really tired. You got some hot property? I think You've made a good bit of gold. That seems a fair price. A good price. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures. Shadow hide you.